Greetings from Bermuda, this is BDA Limey, and welcome back to The Longing, a game about waiting and patience that takes place over 400 days of real time, which can be speeded up a little bit, after which time the king will awaken and stuff will happen. And we are now very close to that time. We started playing this game at the beginning of this year, pretty much the 1st or 2nd of January, I think, 2021. Today is Sunday, the 14th of March, 2021, and we are 1 day and 13 hours away from the king waking up. So we could have stayed logged out and just logged back in on our usual time tomorrow evening to check in on the conclusion of the game, I guess. But there is one thing that we have yet to do that I really wanted to try to complete before our time runs out. And that is to make a bed. So we know that to make a bed we need a load of moss, and we need, I think, 10 pieces of wood. We have plenty of moss, but we only have 9 pieces of wood. And I am hoping that sometime in the last 50 or so game days since we last played, that piece of wood has appeared somewhere in the caves. I have no idea where it might be, but we're going to go off and look for it. So let's do that. The other thing we're going to do while we're wandering around, last time we were reading the Time Machine. We left him on idle reading of the Time Machine. Nothing exciting at the end of that book, unfortunately. Such is life. But there was a previous book that we read, which was The Secret Garden, which had this little hint at the end. Wonder if there is a secret place in these caves. Well, I better watch the sound of my steps. So that, seems to imply there's some secret hidden. Unless it's something that we've already found. I don't remember anything that would tie in with this. But anyway, as we wander around, we're going to keep a close ear out for the sound that our steps make as we wander around, and see whether we can find anything else hidden before the end as well. So this could be a long session of just wandering around. Now the time flies. I should be reading more. There are so many of my books that I got that I haven't read yet. But such is life. Okay. So I've no idea where this bit of wood might be. We have noticed that things have appeared in the caves from time to time that weren't there before. Whether that's by part of the roof collapsing in certain areas of the cave, or whether somebody's wandering around. We found books in places that there weren't books before, which seems kind of strange. Anyway, let's wander, and hopefully we'll get lucky and find the wood sooner rather than later. We've got to keep our eyes peeled though, because one of the pieces of wood that I found before was actually quite hard to see. It was just kind of nestling next to one of the door frames in one of the places in the cave. So, where do we go? I mean, I have no idea. Any place is as good as any other, really. The other thing I'm going to do actually today is I am going to be brave. And I'm going to go back to the treasure room, and I'm going to try to break that glass again with the second mattock that we've got. When we did this with the first mattock, it broke our mattock, which was very sad because then we couldn't do any more digging until we managed to get to the second mattock, which was hidden in the mines here. And it took us a while to figure out how to get to it, but we did, and now we've got a second mattock. But I think I've dug everything that I can dig in the caves. So if it does break again, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But we know that this face dude, where is he? There. He asked us to bring him 3 gold coins in exchange for some information. And I've no idea where we might find those gold coins if not in here. Unless, again, maybe somebody's left them somewhere. Who knows? So we're going to try that as well. Given that this is the last time we're going to be able to do anything. When we check back in again tomorrow night, this clock will have run down. We may still have... Actually, I'm wondering if we've still got some discretion as to when we actually go and prod the king to wake him up. But anyway, the plan is as soon as this hits 0, I'm going to go wake up the king. So, enough talking. I should have been talking while I was walking, given how fast we walk. Let's start by going all the way up to the top of the caves. Which is bright in here, and it's very dark in the caves. It's that spot there. And we will keep an eye out as we go for the last piece of wood that we need. Or anything else, the sound of our steps. There's the king. Seem to be awake. I have the option to close my eyes now. Why do I have the option to close my eyes now? He opens them again when he moves. Yeah, this ability to close our eyes is something that we got a couple of sessions ago. And I think it ties into the 2 possible endings of the game. One where we wake the king up, the other where we actually manage to get out of the caves and get to the surface. But I haven't figured out exactly how we do that. There's been a few clues and hints that I haven't quite managed to figure out. I don't know whether it's tied to the bed again. I mean, the bed seems quite a central thing, and there's a special area in our home that we can make it. And I'm pretty sure we could not have made it already, unless the last piece of wood is hidden in some really obscure out-of-the-way place. And closing our eyes in our bed seems like a natural thing to do. So I'm wondering if that may be a place where we would do that. Anyway, anybody in chat, if you do notice something that might be a piece of wood, please do shout out and let me know. Or if you notice a change in the sound of our footsteps that I miss, that might be relevant to where that secret place is, then again, yeah, do let me know, please. This game has got quite a few achievements, and a lot of them I still don't have. I do wonder if there are things I have not discovered. One piece of wood we discovered was next to one of these pillars. Just want to make sure. I think I checked this out last time. Well, that does look a bit. Is that wood or is that just fallen stone? I think that's just fallen stone from the arch here. Yep. No wood. Okay, keep going. The danger with only walking to these bookmarks is that I'm always going by the same paths. And I'm not going past the place. Like if the piece of wood is off on a different path, I could miss it. But given I can't actually remember how to get to most of these places, if I had to walk there manually, there's the map room. Guess what? While I'm here, should I stop one more time at the map? Probably. Just to get the map one last time. Just involves standing here. And then we'll zoom out. I don't know whether that will reveal anything new. Probably not. But it might. Right. I think this is one of my favourite moments in the game when I discovered that this thing does this. When you just stand and wait here. Very cool. Oh, it's so bright in this room, it's kind of hard to see. Pull the shades down to make it darker. I think my green screen behind me is going to stop working, so... Can we see anything that looks like a piece of wood? Fortunately, we can't stop this pull out, so... It's going to be quite small. Or anything else. Staircase still seems weird to me how it ends in there. Still looks to me like there's some kind of stairway above this doorway here. But I've no idea how to get there. Mine, we found the mattock. This is where the face is. Now we're kind of pulled out too far to see any detail. I finally understood the carvings. It seems there is a long and dark way to the top. I think that's where we came from. Yeah, we're now pulled out too far to see anything. So I think I'm just gonna... Actually not that many different pathways to walk. Okay, let's resume our walk. Sunday morning stroll. Currently when we're in our... I should have checked at the beginning, but I think currently when we're in our house, time goes about 7 or 8 times faster in-game than it's going in the real world. If we have 36 hours left, then actually by tonight, the countdown would be at 0. I should come back tonight. But it's definitely better playing in the dark when you can see what's on the screen. While I'm here, let's go check out the mine first. Actually bookmark one of the... which is... that. Don't actually remember now. Well, we can walk to here and then we can manually walk from there. The mines were where we found our first load of wood. And then when we had the kind of ceiling collapse, we found another pile of wood there. So we got most of our wood from the mines. Doesn't mean that the last bit's there, of course. And I am also assuming that given we're only 1 day away, if the wood is something that appears at some point during the game, it would be there now. Is that coal? This is where we got the second mattock. I think there's anything down here, but I'm gonna go check it out. That end. This passageway is kind of weird. Why put a passageway in? I'll get to. Sulfur mine. Coal mine. What looks like a piece of wood here, but don't see any way of getting it. Can't even quite work out where it's meant to be. This is the coal face here, but digging this out doesn't actually do anything. Doesn't expand the cave, that is. The thing I'm wondering is if I hit it enough, this eventually drop from the vibrations or something. I don't know. It seems like a long shot. Resume our walk back to the top. Gone. Yeah. Check out this dead end over here. Just make sure nothing else changed here. Nope. In fact, let's check out all of these passageways as well. Go up. No. Or you go up that way. Let's check out over here. This is where I tried to build a big mushroom so I could maybe get a way to climb up there. So that's not gonna work. This mushroom has turned into an abomination. Maybe it could have been used as a trampoline if it had grown closer to the ledge. That's exactly what I was hoping for. No. Why didn't it grow closer to the ledge? Oh, is it the pink ones that turn into the big fat mushrooms? And so I need to plant a pink one here? Is there still time? Grow a mushroom. Oh no. If I could get a pink mushroom, plant it near the edge. Oh, but it's gonna, how long does it take to grow? Probably longer than a day. Is that where the last piece of wood is going to be hidden? Up there. Oh, I bet it is. Oh, hey. There's a flower where I planted my spider friend. Oh. Do I want to pick up the flower? What am I going to do with it? Wait, in the vision that I saw of the surface, was someone holding a flower there as well? Leave that for now. Oh, I'm so annoyed about those big mushrooms. I thought that maybe we could do it. I wasn't thinking of it as a trampoline. I was thinking of it as a, like, building some kind of step up. Okay. Lime web. Hope we didn't need the mushroom there. Don't think. Grow. How long is it gonna take? How long is that gonna take to grow? Oh, and I bet that means I can do the same up at the top as well. Actually, do I have that spot bookmarked? I do, it's that one. At the bottom. If I can pick up that flower and carry it all the way home. I wasn't able to take the mushroom through the one of the doors for some reason. Maybe it would let me take the flower. I would need a space to plant it in my house. Okay, well, let's carry this one up to the top. Yeah, I'm now sure that that last piece of wood is hidden in that passageway. had the right idea here, but did I just not plant? Wait, there are more of them. Is one of them? Would one of them be close enough? No. No, look, it's that spot there. Although I actually don't know for sure that I could use this to get up to the top either. Ah, the problem is now I can't plant it here. Gotta eat it. Okay. Yeah, look. Oh, in both places. I did it the wrong way around. That is so frustrating. Harvest. Grow. Now I've got to go get another pink one. Actually, there's a pink one here. Is that the glowy pink mushroom? It is. Okay, well, at least that saved me walking all the way down to the bottom. Grow. Ah. So frustrating. And I've grown one of these before and dug it up. I think it must have been in this position. And now I'm getting the message here. Why didn't it tell me that message before today? Well, so now there's that. Okay, so that other passageway that we saw in the mines, I don't think there was anywhere to plant mushrooms there, so we couldn't have got up that. There was one other passageway. I removed the bookmark for it. Where was it? Let's go get the flower. I wonder how long the mushrooms take to grow. Do a quick Google. They take 10 hours to grow. Okay, that might be fast enough. Might be fast enough for us to check back in. I mean, I could also... Oh no, 10 hours. Again, I could just stay here. I don't have to walk back next time. But no, I think not. There was one other inaccessible area. Where was it? Why haven't I kept the bookmark? It was just a little further down from there. Let's pick this up. And let's just walk in the direction of home. Let's see if we can find one last place. Although I can't remember whether there is actually a place to grow mushrooms near it. Here. No, not here. The way to get to that. Having mushrooms grow in the wrong place is a reason for keeping them attic. Potentially. So you could end up with a giant mushroom growing in a place where you actually need a small green mushroom. Here. Maybe this isn't reachable. Nowhere to plant it here. Okay, let's go to the mines. Don't think there was anywhere to plant in the mines either. There's actually nothing up there anyway. Dead end. But let's go see. Because that's the only other place where there's a passageway that's kind of up above and is unreachable. Mushroom doesn't seem to be glowing here. That door is where I couldn't take the mushroom through before. For some unknown reason. They're not glowing here. It only glows in the upper areas of the caves. Okay. Keep going. Don't think I can plant it. Be the perfect place. Nope. A plant. Okay, let's see if I can take it home. I guess it's probably just going to be the case that there's just those two places to build the trampolines. So, yeah, one is getting up into that passageway to the left, which I am guessing, just a guess, I'm guessing that's where the last piece of wood may be for the bed. And then the other way to the right is the path up to the surface, I believe. So I have to check back in on that later. If they really only take 10 hours to grow, then that's doable. If I'm at home and time is passing 8 times faster, then that's only just over an hour of real time. Give me time to get some lunch and then come back again. Could be wrong, of course. Maybe up above the passageway to the left, I'll find the 3 gold coins that I needed for the face. Be another possibility. Yep, for some reason mushrooms cannot pass through the doorway. Okay, well, I'll just eat it then, I guess. Oh, too many mushrooms today. Having my vision of the surface again. Oh, that also, I think, passes time as well. Do I want to go get that flower? I think I probably do, actually. One other thing that I haven't. Done. I don't know what I can do with that. Maybe I could press the flower between 2 of my pieces of paper. Back at home. Yeah, I guess once I've picked it, I can't really plant it again, unless I pull it up by the roots, I suppose. Oh, this is a very precious flower, though. I hope I don't drop. Eat it or something. Okay. No, not climb the web. Pick up the flower. A flower from my friend's grave. It will be my most valuable possession from now on. Actually, I'm not carrying it. It will appear in my home. Now I wonder whether I should keep looking for that wood. Because if it's not at the top of that cave, you never find it. Maybe we should take a different route back. Gonna go the same way. Oh, he's going this way anyway. Okay, fine. We're here. Let's take one quick look through this door. I found some extra stuff in this room once before, so I don't think that there will be anything more here now, but you never know. Let's have a quick look in the room to the left as well. Don't see anything. No. Yep. Okay, back home. His feet sound different here, but I don't really see anywhere for a secret room to be hidden there. It is nearly time, my king. Soon. Unless I find the way to the surface and decide to desert you. Which I can't, part of me wants to do, because if I can figure that out, that would be a harder thing to accomplish than just waiting for you to wake up. But it also feels very disloyal. I don't want to destroy the kingdom. Anyway, it may be a moot point, unless those mushrooms grow. Okay, how fast is time going? 9. Ooh. Would say like 9.5 seconds. So 1 hour of real time. Should, if the internet is right, be all that's needed. Oh look, there's my flower. Oh, that's probably why the time is sped up now as well. Hey, real work. I might. I wasn't planning to, because I normally finish it off on Monday. I would normally play on Mondays, but I might. I might. It will definitely be done. We've got, what, 30 hours left? If in game time, and if we're going almost 10 times speed, then 3 hours of real time in here will be finished. Yeah, I don't know if you were watching earlier though. I've only just figured out how to grow the big mushrooms in the right place to get up to 2 inaccessible areas that I can't currently get to. I can't believe it, because I had the right idea earlier, but I just grew the green and the purple mushrooms in the wrong place. So now I flip them round, and hopefully, yeah, that will give us access to 2 other areas. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break here. I'm going to go get some lunch. It's a good time to stop anyway. And then come back in an hour and go and see if those mushrooms have grown. According to the internet, the regular mushrooms grow in an hour, in 10 hours game time. What I don't know is whether the big mushrooms would appear at the same time, or whether they take any extra time to appear. In which case, I might not get them in time. But I also don't know if, when this clock has run down, whether I can still choose to not wake the king up immediately and go and do some other stuff. In which case, I guess that wouldn't matter either. But then I don't know how long I would have to wait for. Life doesn't feel so slow anymore after all. Too right, speeds up as you get older, Shade. This is kind of how real life feels to me right about now. Been going 10 times faster than it should do. So let's have a quick look before we go. I really want to make the bed as well, and I'm sure the last piece for the bed must be hidden in one of the areas that's currently inaccessible to me. Any new thoughts, Shade? I think we missed his birthday, probably. Which is a shame. But that must be very hard to hit even if you knew when it was. Okay, we've seen all this. Cave is supposedly full of hidden places. I've seen nearly every area of the cave. I wonder once we get those mushrooms growing, if we do, and we get up there, whether that will be complete. Oh, I'd found a book that never ends. That endless notebook thing. Bed is the last thing on here I need to do. One more piece of wood, yeah. Supposedly you can burn more of these in the fire as well, but that's kind of strange because I've no idea where to find any more of those. Where was my endless never-ending notebook? Don't get this. It is as long as your own words that you put into it. How do we put words into here? If I just leave him reading, will he maybe start writing? Don't quite feel right. Well, I'm going to try it. So, 24, 14, 05, yeah, about 9.5 seconds. So, yeah, so 1 hour of real time will be 9.5 hours of game time. Because I ate that mushroom and had that dream, and I think that takes up an hour of time as well. So I think 1 hour of real time should be enough for the mushrooms to grow, if they're going to grow then. So I will be back after lunch to check it out. So hopefully you can join me then. But until then, thanks for watching. And this is BDA Limey signing out. Bye for now.